Leah, coming into this one, you've had the week off for the semi-final, but it's actually a month. How are you and the girls tracking after such a long stint without competitive minutes?
Yeah, for sure. I think we've had 3 or 4 weeks now without a game, and it feels like forever, but we've kept fit, we've kept the energy high, and we played some practice matches against boys, and we've worked on things that we needed to work on. So I think this period's actually been really nice, and we're coming into this game really confident. So it's been really good, but everyone's definitely ready to play a competitive match.
Because you've also had a number of international duties during this period as well, like good players, like important players.
Yeah, of course.
Has that been disruptive?
No, definitely not. Obviously, it's nice to have the whole group back now, but I think when it's a smaller group, there's things that we can work on. There's still starting players, there's still so many quality players there that it's actually nice to have a smaller group and work on things that we really need to work on.
Is there a sense of, I guess, unfinished business for the group this season? We look at everything you've accomplished, and that championships may be the one thing that we haven't got yet. Is that feeling present amongst the group?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're really, really hungry to win. We want 3 trophies, and we've taken a second and really appreciated that we've won the premiership now 3 times in a row. But I think that just makes us more and more hungry to win the championship.
Bargaining at the moment is something between players in the league. Are you taking much interest in that? Yeah, what do you think about it?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a PFA delegate, so I'm definitely passionate about pushing all of that. The ready to take off, I'm definitely behind that, and I think now is definitely a time to invest in women's football, especially here in Australia. It's such a competitive league. We have everything going for us, I think, and to bring the Matildas back, to have quality players, and even for our national team, I think it's definitely a time to invest in this league.
So you maybe the best example of investment in Yeah, is it fair, to force other clubs to spend as much as City?
I think we want this league to match others across the world. We want to bring quality people. We want our Matildas to come back here and play. So I think we have to invest so we can get them players here, to be honest.
And so just changing the balance, making sure the clubs get the value.
Yeah, exactly. I think that there's a massive value right now. You can see across the world people are investing, and there's benefits to that, and we need to invest to reap them benefits, for sure.
Jeff mentioned long seasons, but also this move to full-time professionals. So just explain for us how close you are to that football. What would it take in the next bargaining to get that?
Yeah, I think everyone is pushing for the 12-month contract. Not having this awkward period of 3 months of we don't know what we're doing. So I think that's the biggest push of having a 12-month contract, increasing the pay rise, so it's actually full-time employment. People aren't rushing off to other jobs. I think they're the main 2 that really need to be pushed.
I was previously talking about the potential for industrial action with the CBA. Is there a current vibe that that's still on the table, or do you think Steve Rossick coming in maybe moved away from that being a serious threat?
No, I think the PFA are definitely pushing for what we need as a league and what it should be. So I don't doubt for a second that the PFA aren't pushing for the best for what the league needs, really. And we have our full trust in them, and the players support them with everything they do.
Just on yourself, Leah, when you look at this Melbourne City group, and it sort of feels like you are amongst a number of players that may be looking at the next step in your career after this season or in the future. Just have you made up your mind about what you're doing after this season?
No, definitely not. My sole focus is definitely on tomorrow, winning that match, and then obviously we have the second leg, and I just want to lift the trophy with as much girls, Champions League, and then we'll go over to Asia and play over there and hopefully win another trophy.
Look at it, I think the Asian series is 3 days after the grand final, 3 or 4 days, all the way over in Korea. Have you already had discussions about how you're going to manage your bodies for that, given that you don't want to get ahead of yourselves, but you also have to put the work in just in case?
Yeah, of course. I think we have such a depth in our squad. I think if you look at our bench, we have quality players coming back. I think at the moment moment, we're just focusing game by game. We're focusing on tomorrow, winning that match, and then focusing on the next week, and then we look to
Chasing the treble is something that you've only been able to do it for 2 years, so a club's never been able to do it before. Just how much of, I guess, of a carrot is the history behind that treble, not just the immediate success of winning trophies, but you'd be the first to do it. You'd go down in the history books, this group, to do that. How much of a motivator is that?
Yeah, it's massive. Like seriously, I think we talked about it on day one, and we talk about it a little bit, but like I said, we honestly just go game by game and focus on each game, and I think that's why we have so much success. We don't look too much forward, we don't like overthink anything, we just focus on game by game, and hopefully we can go down in history.
With a game like Melbourne City, I guess it's one you can do your homework for, but also some other derbies. What's the secret to winning these games?
Yeah, I think a Melbourne derby is, you never know what to expect, but also it's finals football, so again, you don't know what to expect, but I think we're ready, we're so excited, we're actually really excited. It's a Melbourne derby, we want to be aggressive, we want to play our football, and yeah.